On your marks, get set, bake.
I love that. Really like.
That is delicious.
Bakers, your time is up.
Welcome back to the tent. It's Krème Patisserie. It's a great British bake-off podcast hosted by me, the Internet's Terror 13, and her, the Internet's Nic Jew.
I'm back.
Told y'all. Jeez, I know y'all was worried. It was like, what is this selection of gentlemen hosting this program with no lady?
Listen, I have like a 2 cis hetero male limit on podcasts as well. So glad to be back.
You need that female energy.
Yes.
Okay. I think we did well.
Yes, you did.
If we did not, my apologies. But we're not alone. You know, we come through with guests whenever we can. And so returning to the tent this week is the homie Adela. Adela was the runner-up from this most recent season of Baking Show, American Baking Show, on the Roku channel. All episodes available for you to watch right now. I must still say that because guess what? It's dope. And I bang with that show. And I bang with Adela. Welcome back.
Hello. Hi, guys. Missed you.
To you as well. Glad to have you back. I keep up on you via the gram, so I know what's been going on with you pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good time to be at, y'all. A great follow if you don't know, because if you're down with baking and travel and just good times, I highly recommend you go ahead and follow. You'll get that information toward the end of the program. Worry not. But it is season 16. It's episode 2. It's Biscuit Week. Biscuits. We can get that S at the end there. The British kind, y'all. Don't be thinking we're going to get some gravy.
No, cookies. Cookies.
I love saying biscuits in regards to specific cookies, but I ain't going to call an Oreo a biscuit.
But it's definitely a biscuit. I have been binging Downton Abbey for the first time. So I'm going to use the British word for anything that I can, like the lift, the loo, rocket, like aubergine. I'm all about it.
I do like lift. I don't appreciate loo on any kind of level.
Oh, I love loo.
Aubergine is so much better than eggplant. Just
yes.
Other British terminologies that rocket as opposed to arugula.
Yeah.
If you watch Love Island, the British version, you can know all the British isms for like all the slang for love, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. A little snog, a little touch.
Snog I'm aware of. I don't appreciate it. It sounds too close to snot. Far too near. Snog is making out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, thank you. Don't put two together like that. You did not get a sketch this week. They spent far too much money on last week's, so all you got was
they just jumped right in. I thought that I had missed it, and then on my rewatch, I was like, well, maybe they just didn't show it on the rewatch. No, we just didn't have one.
No, the British version does a recap every week, no matter what. And so I wish they would give us that because it's a very nice recap. It's well put together. So I wish they'd hook us up with that as opposed to just leaping in. But I get it. It's cool. Like I said, I know they spent bread last week. That's okay.
But that was like a Hall of Fame intro, like probably best one ever.
Yeah. I kind of dig the Jurassic Bake was kind of my fire intro. So you know what it is. Our news this week, I've decided is just going to be us catching up with Adela right quick. So I'm going to give her the old Bakers Make the World Go Round intro. Hope it comes back with no issue because, hey, like I said, it's been a hot second, people. I'm kind of out of shape on the buttons here, so let's make sure everything works. And let's click this. Bakers make the world go round. Bakes Make the World Go Round. Each week, it's our little news segment about baking and baking-like things. This lady went traveling this summer. You said, what'd you say? You said Indonesia?
Yeah, I went to Indonesia for 2 weeks, which was lovely. A little hiking up some volcanoes, a little beach time. It was great. And then, came back to the US and did the Minnesota State Fair. Same, pretty much the same vibe, right?
Okay. Indonesian food that you was like, yo, that's something I need to be kind of on. Give me your recommendations.
In Indonesia, everything is really great, but the things that they really excel in is just like fresh fruit and a lot of seafood. So it's a lot of fish and squid, and then just like all these tropical Asian fruits that we just don't really get here, like mangoes and mangosteen, amazing guava. It's hard when you come back to New York and you're like, oh, we got these sad fruits going on.
Especially this time of year too. You get like an apple and an orange this time of year.
Yeah, we're getting sad fruit season.
Yeah,
we are entering sad fruit season. It's a few things left at this point in time, but hey, mangosteen, kind of a ball-looking thing with a bunch of little bubbles in the middle. I kind of know what it looks like. Now I want to know what it looks like because I know.
Yeah, it's like this hard purple fruit that you open into, and inside there's a soft white fruit, and it's very like sweet, and it's reminiscent of like a banana or a mango sort of put together. It's very much its own fruit, but it's really delicate and delicious on the inside.
Now, is this Indonesia or Thailand that I'm thinking of, where they have all the like fresh markets kind of on the water, and you like boat up to it and get fresh seafood and stuff?
That's Thailand, but a lot of those same fruits still span both,
Okay.
Yeah, so I went from that to the Minnesota State Fair, where fresh fruit is not really on the menu.
Right.
Oh
Fried fruit.
Sorry, I had to go dig it up right quick. Hey, mangosteen, check it out. That's what
exactly.
The Minnesota State Fair was making the rounds on social medias here recently. I'm aware of their butter kind of vibe. They had a butter tent situation and so forth, but
the butter queens, amazing.
Yeah. Just like a wild, yeah.
Yeah,
but
you
also
just got, like ladies in the middle of a refrigerator, and they're carving their bust out of a block of butter.
Wow.
It's kind of a sight, and you're kind of like, that's crazy that this is happening. But also, I love that. But also, I saw all sorts of foods we recommend. A bucket of cookies from somebody. What else did I see?
Martha's.
Yeah, how were they?
Oh, they were pretty good. I mean, they're any cookie fresh out of the oven is it's going to be delicious. It's hard to not make that delicious. And you know what? We put it in the fridge. The next day, that cold cookie, also great.
So
I'm gonna
good.
say 10 out of 10 Martha's cookies.
Very good, very good.
What was your like favorite thing that you ate at the fair?
I think it honestly was Martha's cookies. I don't want to bag on the Wisconsin State Fair food, but every time we had it something I was like, this is good, just okay.
Right.
But then there was one thing we had that it was like, I've never had this before. Like a Buckeye, like the peanut butter ball that's like coated in chocolate. Someone had stuck basically 5 on a stick and battered it and fried that.
Oh, yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
I am from the great state of Ohio, and we don't do that even here. We should be. No, we can't be letting other folk take our recipe.
So Brad, are you listening, Brad?
So our state fair's little I don't know, big deal thing is they do these deviled eggs every year. And our deviled egg this year that won and was the one people were going for was a chocolate chip cookie deviled egg.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Absolutely not.
I don't even understand what that would be.
I gotta find it for you.
I imagine that they scoop out the egg part and put the chocolate chip cookie dough inside of the egg white, and that sounds completely disgusting.
No, because they have to make a deviled egg. So they have to use
the yolk too?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, the cool thing about the Wisconsin State Fair is that Nicole from the season before mine, she's from Wisconsin and she puts in a lot of her bakes in the competition. So I got to see a lot of her bakes like in the like under glass
Nice.
with blue ribbons. It was really cool to be like, oh my God, it's Nicole, and like look at her beautiful cupcakes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we keep saying
Did you
Wisconsin,
find
Minnesota. It's Minnesota. We keep saying Wisconsin.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I got Wisconsin, but Minnesota.
sorry.
Minnesota
States over yon.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm a coastal elite. I'm sorry.
You know why? Because I was thinking about Wisconsin cheese curds.
Yes.
you ready for this? I don't
Yeah.
think y'all
All
are.
right.
No. Bruh.
Oh, that looks
It looks
awful.
like doo-doo. But it looks
Yes.
like what I said it was, cookie dough inside of an egg white. And
Yeah, they did not surprise you at all. That is what you thought.
That
I
is
feel
the
sick.
the poultry association of the great state of Ohio puts that on every year, and apparently that was the winner this year. And I watch people eat that on social media, and then I watch people be like, "I'm just gonna put that away." and,
Jail.
Yeah.
Penitentiary.
That was a wild one. Yeah, but I'm glad you got to meet at least see some of her bakes and so forth. And just I don't know, go to Minnesota. Minnesota seems like a fly state to go to. Go Lake Minnetonka and go see Paisley Park or something.
It's on
It is
my
beautiful.
list. That Paisley Park. As a Prince fan, like most of me feels like he would absolutely hate
it.
us traipsing through his home. But as a Prince fan, I really want to see
Mhm.
it.
It's one of those pilgrimages that I think maybe you have to just make, and you just be like, "Hey man, I'm sorry that you didn't write a will," because that's exactly what that all worked out itself.
Yeah,
man, my mic is wild, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I am not in podcasting shape today. It's terrible. I'm like my mic over here dangling funkily. I'm like, what is happening?
Dangling funkily. I love it.
Word, another show that be your title, but again, alas. Adela, thank you so much for catching us up. It's so dope to have you back. When I put it out in the streets, the first person was like, "I'll be there," and so
I love it.
I love doing this. You know, I love all things Bake Off. I love talking to other, people who love it, baking nerds. It's my favorite thing.
That's what we do. So we might as well do it, people. Our bakers are remaining this early in the show seems wild, but I'm going to run through just names this time. If you want me to stop on somebody, you let me know. I will gladly. It's Aaron, it's Ian, it's Jasmine, it's Jessica. It's like, hold on, we're going to jump back to Jasmine right quick. I need you to understand. Most folk don't know what's going on underneath their hair. And to be so dope as to be like, I'm cutting it all off, and it to look fantastic. Because sometimes I cut all my hair off when I was like younger, and I had I do not know law, a very wrinkly dome. It was bad looking. It was no bueno. So for her to rock that head clean, and it looked gorgeous.
You have to be a baddie to rock a baldy. You have.
That's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to put some respect on her name because that shit is dope to me.
Yes.
Thank you. Jasmine, Jessica, Layton, Leslie, Nadia, Natalia, who they keep doing, they trying to ruin your boy. They keep putting them back to back, and it's Nadia and Natalia. I'm like, stop stumbling over. I'd slow down and get their names right and put respect on the names. So Pueman, Toby, and Tom are in the bake. We're in the second week, which is I got 11 bakers, which means it takes me forever to write these notes. So but it is all good. They are done. And now we're going to do them. We're going to talk all about them. Your signature challenge this week is 12 slice and bake biscuits.
Am I fired?
No, man, get on it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm just, I am out of fighting shape.
Wow. Just taking her job like that.
Right. Like, wow.
Coming for her.
Hold on. I'll just do it again. Nick, what's this week's signature challenge? I'm not editing that, though. You get that as it.
Signature challenge is 12 slice and bake biscuits. They have to shape the dough into an oblong, so when they slice it, it reveals a picture or a design. They have 2 hours.
the British, like many people in the South, just be leaving letters out of their words. And Prue and Paul both saying patent instead of patron with it all. Was lightweight kind of bugging me. All right, I need you to know. It's like, just come on, man. And they both kept doing it. Patent. I'm like, there's a whole letter that y'all missing. This is the whole croissant situation that we got on TikTok going right now.
Oh God.
That's a wild one right there. The English just be mad. The Americans just be mad. Just like, chill out, man. It's words. We'll get through it. Although I'm gonna talk about, I got words. It's a lot. We're gonna get there, y'all.
Yes, we can see you in the chat.
Oh, hey, y'all. Oh yeah. I guess I need to. Yes, I can see you in the live chat. So if you got any questions or any whatever, you holler because I will gladly try to answer it. Now, I got to be back and forth, so it's going to just basically be on Nick to answer questions in the chat because I got to be on the notes over here.
Okay.
Point mine's up top. The year of the ox slice and baked biscuit. It's going to be an almond and ginger biscuit. It's going to be with these fondant ears. It's meant to resemble an ox, a bull, you know. We'll leave it there. We'll go from there. Time's up next. The Hagia Sophia slice and baked biscuits, allspice and cinnamon biscuits with a lemon filling. You know I'm not going to leave you out of there without telling you about the Hagia Sophia Grand Mosque. It's a mosque and former museum and church, serving as a major cultural and historical site in Istanbul, Turkey. The last of 3 church buildings to be successfully erected on the site by the Eastern Roman Empire. It was completed in AD 537, becoming the world's largest interior space and among the first to employ a fully pendative dome. It is considered the epitome of Byzantine architecture, and it's said to have changed the history of architecture. From its dedication in 360 until 1453, Hagia Sophia served as the cathedral of the Constantinople in the Byzantine liturgical, look at your boy, tradition, except for the period from 1204 to 1261 when the Latin Crusaders installed their own hierarchy. After the fall of Constantinople in 1453, it served as a mosque, having its minarets added soon after. The site became a museum in 1935 and was redesignated as a mosque here in 2020. In 2024, the upper floor of the mosque began to serve as a museum once again. So you can go check out Hagia Sophia and the museum that is in it if you are ever kicking it in Istanbul.
I've been there.
Oh, say word.
Yeah.
Man,
right after college, went to Turkey.
Just went to go kick it. Just like, hey, let me get over
Check
here.
it out. What's going on in Turkey, you know? And it is beautiful. It's a beautiful place to go.
Love that. I don't know if I appreciate this cookie as much as you know.
What?
I'll explain to you why. and you either sign off on it or not. So there you go. Okay. Worry not. Nadia is making Ama's Avos slice and baked biscuits. These are going to be chocolate and matcha biscuits made to look like avocados. I need y'all to know that Nadia has this wildly thick Scouse accent.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Even with the subtitles, I'm like, is that really what she's saying?
It tickles my neck like ASMR.
Yeah, I love it.
Wild. I'm like, yo, that's a crazy accent. And I just, I love it. So
it's the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, dig. Aaron is making mini Winnie's slice and bacon. They're Tonka and malted milk powder biscuits dipped in chocolate, meant to be dipped in chocolate, to look like his best friend's kid. Tonka beans are used in cuisine, particularly in desserts and stews. The flavor has been described as a complex mix of vanilla, almond, clove, cinnamon, and amaretto.
I was not here last week, so I have to say, I typically do not follow bakers until the season is over because I don't want any spoilers, but I followed Aaron immediately. He was like, oh, I'm doing a bee themed because my sister really likes bees. I heard I am a Beyonce fan.
Oh,
I'm between the lines.
I'm going to go with you right. You're right.
I love it so much.
I followed all the bakers on the show feed. I have followed, I think, just Nadia on my page. So
I can't do it because it comes out.
You find out immediately.
Yeah.
Who gets kicked off? Who stays?
Mm-hmm.
I have not been using Instagram too much, so I feel like I'm safe. I don't be on there like that. So
I'm on there just enough to know that as soon as I open it, it would be like, oh,
It'd be right there. You correct.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Natalia's going for a Yorkshire welcome slice of baked cookies. These are going to be almond sugar biscuits, almond sugar flavored biscuits, however you wish to work that. They're meant to have a rose kind of situation in the middle. And they asked, hey, what's Starbreaker in Ukrainian? And she said Zirka. And I made a point to write that down because I thought that was a cool word. Zirka is for Starbreaker. Yeah. Jasmine is going to make sail around the world slice and baked biscuits. Nutmeg and cinnamon spice biscuits filled with a chocolate ganache orange situation going on. They're boats. She's making sailboats. That did when she explained how her boyfriend said they kind of look like a Millennium Falcon. I'm like, those could easily be Millennium Falcons. You should probably you could tweak that a little bit. Star Wars cookies.
The Millennium Falcon.
Indeed. She did say Falcon. She put that British oil. Actually Scottish, because still. Leighton is going for orange slices of delight, slice and baked biscuits, orange zest flavored biscuits with a little chocolate orange dip. I don't know why he didn't probably it's time. I know why. But just dip them bad boys in the chocolate, let them sit and it harden up. Would have been perfect. Don't give us dip. It's gross. I don't want to.
Also confused. Like some people made a sandwich cookie, and some people just straight up cookie. And I don't know if it was editing, but we didn't get that in the brief of like it had to be XYZ.
I feel like it couldn't be either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel dip was the way to go for that, in my opinion. Yeah. Toby's up next. Bex's breakfast. Bex is his dog. Cutie dog. Love that dog.
Cute.
These are cinnamon honey biscuits. They're going to be filled with a peanut butter praline and banana buttercream. And buttercream was a cream cheese. I wrote buttercream, but I disagree in my mind. Also, banana. Why? But also, why? So that all worked. That all worked itself out. Jessica is going for excellent brunch slice and bake biscuits. Ground almond biscuit flavored with black cherry extract, meant to be reminiscent of a Bakewell tart. My favorite of all these. It was my one. I was like, yeah, that's a
cheeky. I think like I love the idea of the bacon, but because it was so proportionally off, I wish she would have just done like a toad in the hole, just like the yeah.
I love that Prue's like, you looking stingy with that bacon. She goes, you gotta watch cholesterol.
Watch your cholesterol. It was like bacon.
It was very cute though. The little egg.
Yeah, I think that really worked out well. It was a very interesting design, and I think I just like the way it ended up cutting out. So that kind of worked. Leslie's going for cupcake slice and baked cookies. It's a whipped chocolate orange ganache filling orange zest flavored sugar biscuit.
A lot of chocolate and orange.
And they talk about it like, who doesn't love chocolate and orange? A lot of people.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people. I do not like chocolate and orange together. So all of them, I was like, wouldn't have that.
The way they turn their nose up at peanut butter and jelly, that's how I feel about chocolate and orange.
Exactly. Because it's not to my liking. And I'll leave it there. Ian is going for mince pie catastrophe slice and bake biscuits. Spiced orange biscuit filled with mincemeat ganache. Mincemeat, if you don't know, and some folk don't, is a mixture of chopped apples and dried fruit, distilled spirits or vinegar, spices, and optionally meat and beef suet. Mincemeat is usually sans the meat is usually used for pie or pastry fillings. But
it's just that, though, right?
Yeah, so
yeah. But it sounded really good. Like he soaked it in the milk or cream or something, and then made like a whipped cream out of it, or like a buttercream. It's like really smart.
My man's hooked it. What I wrote down here is that time call was weird. As normally somebody would have yelled, from the front of the tent what the time was, but not saying, hey, how much time we got left? They didn't know coming in VO like 45 minutes remaining. It was just like, it was out of the ordinary to me. And I was like, it's a weird time call. What's going on there?
I think the writers took a break on this episode.
It's like vibes. Like, hey man.
Yeah, they were like, we don't have to do the opening thing. Y'all got it.
Well, people, that is everybody. Let's judge their output. Nadi's up top, very clever, but they think they look better on the back, as that's more representative of the brief. As she basically just stuck a cookie on top of the cookie. It's unnecessary.
Too soft.
Yeah, both underbaked and underflavored. They said, if you go hit the matcha, hit the matcha. Even if they are like, we don't like the matcha, Just do
I
it in that
mean-
way. It tastes like something.
They were walking around while they were baking, giving her a menacing stare when she mentioned matcha. So I could see why she might have backed off of it a little bit.
Yeah. And then and Noah had come over and like, oh yeah, he hates it and blah blah. And if you watch past seasons, they talk about how
No.
they don't like grass and so forth and so on. But then last week, Hoyman made the matcha filled her Swiss roll had matcha in it, and they seem to get down with it.
They liked it. Mhm.
I think there's a matcha middle to be had there. And
They're coming around to it.
yeah.
Only took 16 seasons.
Toby's up next. Looks like a cat. Mind you, this is his dog Bex, so that's not complimentary. A lot going on in there when he explains his flavors, and that's why I just said that addition of banana. Why? Yeah. Prue finds the peanut overwhelming, but she oftentimes does not move or get down really with the peanuts as it is, so it's okay. She gets to walk on that. There you go. That was it. They was like, yeah, it's too much. It's too many flavors going on there. Dial that back next time and keep. This is my delight of the first few episodes of the Bake Off is because there's a lot of advice more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like, let me put you on the game right quick so you know what our expectations are.
Mm-hmm.
And so I enjoy that part of this show because once they start getting deeper, it's like I'm not telling you anything. Get it right or go home. So
Mm-hmm.
Ian's up next. Lost a bit of definition. He was making a black cat.
Oh, it had like 6 eyes.
I just thought the mouth was on the lean a little bit. Prue loves the flavor though. Paul thinks the spice blend is on point. It just needs to be sharpened up. Jabs up next. Beautifully executed. Really neat, simple yet effective design. Flavor's good, but the biscuit is unfortunately underbaked. A lot of people came through with underbaked biscuits this go around, y'all. Tom, very detailed. Love the neatness. Very clever. Delicately spiced, but delicious. Curd is beautifully set, but the biscuit is about 5 minutes underbaked. So I
Did they say 5 minutes?
Yeah, Paul said I would have left them in there for 5 more minutes.
That's a lot more minutes for
It's
a
far too many more minutes. I think maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 max, and maybe that would have shorted up. But Paul did say 5 minutes. So his art of Hagia Sophia, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be something.
Gorgeous.
The finished product looked like a factory to me.
Mm.
Gorgeous. I thought it was like an abstract.
Well, yeah, it's an abstraction. That's exactly what it is. And so, but to me,
Yeah.
it just had a little look like a building with pipes as opposed to a building with minarets and so on.
I got emotional.
Oh my goodness. Well, what? Hey.
His and Aaron's. I was like, how perfect are these?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the baby.
Yeah.
Leighton managed the orange beautifully. Looks amazing.
It was
Very
cute.
clever. Well baked.
Mhm.
Great flavor. What's not to like about chocolate and orange?
So many things.
So when he comes through with this,
disagree with that.
well, yeah. When he comes through with this, I'm like, okay, my man, I see why you in the tent.
It was a very clean looking cookie. Like
It
the
was.
orange slices itself, it looked really neat.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Natalia doesn't really look like a rose, but it is very almondy, just a bit soft, which is surprising based on the thinness, apparently. Who
Yes.
thinks a cookie that thin shit? I mean, but
Have a little crisp to it. Mhm.
everybody was scared they was going to brown them cookies, and you don't want them to brown because you need the design of just like, I don't know, faith in oneself in the baking situation, people. But I don't bake these. I could not bake these. Who am I to say? So Pokemon is up next. Is that a Pokemon? It's not the best way to set off one's review, unless you have in fact baked a Pokemon. She did not. They are not happy with the fondant ears.
She just stuck them on.
I know. She ran out of the time, poor thing.
That's such a great concept too.
Yeah. Prue thinks the biscuits look like some sort of creature.
You know, Knox is a creature. I don't know. I feel like I'm like
A land creature. Yeah. It was abstract again.
The ginger level is too high, which means I personally would have loved them because I like a spicy ginger. I like the heat of ginger. and they are a bit soft, but the look is quite striking, if not a bit confusing.
I like a soft cookie.
We in this side of the pond enjoy a soft cookie. Gingerbread is lovely in a soft state with a good whipped cream on it. But my man's always want to be brick hard. Like, come on, bro, settle. Jessica, they like the look of them, as do I. If you didn't know, Prue thinks they're witty. The level of almonds is beautiful, and the kick of tart cherry also does the thing. But
what was Jessica's again?
The eggs and toast situation.
Oh, yeah.
With the bacon.
Yeah,
Tiny bacon.
Yes, the bacon bits.
Slightly underbaked. Again. Leslie, Paul. Looks like an ice cream. Leslie, whatever you want it to be, Paul.
Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be.
It genuinely made me crack up. It made me laugh just now. Just whatever you want it to be, Paul. Prue was over there like, all I can taste is chocolate. And of course, we now understand fully she want that orange. If you're going to claim that, make it happen. Needed less filling and a longer bake. Okay. Aaron, quite like the look of them. Very cartoony.
So cute.
Charming and nicely done. They were supposed to have a chocolate base, but the chocolate didn't set. So they just kind of, the remnant of chocolate is at the bottom of these things. The look on Paul's face when Allison said, well, it could be an accident. It caught me off guard, but it had to have caught the camera person off guard because all of a sudden they had to rack out, they had to zoom out to catch Paul, and like I was like, yeah, that was wild, Alice.
Also the bit with the cookie and Noel.
Oh my God,
that made me laugh out loud for like 5 minutes.
It looked more like him when it wasn't baked, but when it was baked, it was still real good. Yes,
lovely and thin. With a nice snap, delicious, and the hint of chocolate adds to the malt. The layers of flavors coming one after the other is really lovely and well done. Again, somebody who showed up here in the signature making go, okay, there's a reason you are in this tent. I'm saying they don't otherwise need to be in a tent, but still. Nic, what's up with this
technical challenge set by Prue? She advises them to use their temperature probe, or an American thermometer. Prue would like them to bake her take on the classic chocolate hobnob. The hobnob should be topped with a thin layer of caramel and have 2 different feathered chocolate designs. They have 2 hours.
Prue's delicious dunkers. Chef's kiss. God, it's just dumb in the way I want it to be dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely love that. If y'all don't know, and trust me, I have an image up that I'm going to share with you right now. Hobnobs are the banger. And
I've never had one, but I would love one.
McVitie's is the one you want to cop.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You go hit up what is it, Cost Plus World Market, depending on what part of the nation you are in. And oddly enough, my local grocery store has these. Don't know, they have in their little international food section. Hobnobs are fire. And they go so good with a cup of tea. You should be getting down with some hobnobs.
Wait, oat?
Yeah, that's based with the biscuit. It's an oat biscuit, not a flour biscuit. So
it's a very
oat.
hearty biscuit base.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's dry and snappy the way that the British love.
That they love it. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, man, get down with you some McVitie's, get your hobnobs on. I like the dark chocolate more than milk, which is the only kind of one of the only things I actually like dark chocolate on. But the bad boys are fire. You should be moving with the McVitie's people.
And I made these the ones that Prue made, like the ones in the technical, and that little addition of caramel, excellent. These were so good.
Yeah.
I highly recommend people actually make these.
Speaking of, Adela made her own slice and bake cookie I love when the former contestants bake along with the show. An adorable little cup of milk tea with boba. So
Yeah.
cute. So
And
cute.
I was like, I don't know if this is gonna come out. So when I sliced into it, I'm like, oh my God, it worked. I did that.
How
So
long
maybe
did-
I'm a good baker.
How long did it take you?
Oh, I mean, it definitely took me more than 2 hours. There's a
Oh,
reason
for
why
sure.
everyone's cookies are underbaked because they're like, this really should take you 3 hours, but we're only going to give you 2.
Mhm.
It's like there's no way that makes. Just give them give them 2.5 then. Slide them a little
Mhm.
something, just to sprinkle a little extra on them. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing the chat popping.
It's getting a little hinty of spoilery, so I had to
Okay. It's all good.
close out. Sorry, friend.
What you up to in the chat, y'all? Okay. You know what it is. It's the technical challenge. I can't tell you too much about it. They've been given instruction. They've been told what to do. The instruction was bake the biscuit, basically, and so forth. So that was hilarious. So all we can do in this situation is judge the output. Jessica's up first all over the place. The feathering hasn't worked. The bake on the biscuit is good, but the caramel's far too thick, and they don't look good. I can't have people telling me my food don't look good. Nick.
Okay.
Tom, all
I mean,
odd shape.
they're putting in tricks in this season.
Yeah, they really got a mouth on them. It's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like Prue was like, I'm 85. We did an article about her last week. She felt like she's like, I'm 85. I got to be real with y'all. Some of y'all is on some nonsense. And this right here, when you see them, when they pan over this selection, you're like, yes, some of y'all is on some nonsense. So I gotta respect Prue on this one. She is not wrong. Tom's up next. All odd shaped and inconsistent. Too much caramel. The chocolate's all over the place. Thin here, thick there. Bad news, people. Which is crazy when you know who Tom is as a baker.
Mm-hmm.
Late. What I've written here is how, Sway?
Late.
Everything too thick. The caramel layer is thicker than the biscuit. And he was like middle of the pack last week in technical.
They're playing tricks on them because you don't actually need that silicone mold to put in the caramel, and I think they do that so that they can make the caramel as thick as they want, and it's like leading them astray. So they putting in tricks.
My man was like, "Oh yeah, they told me not to use all the caramel, and what did I do?
And I used it all."
No bueno. Ian, there is feathering, just not delicate. Nice thin layer of caramel, though. The balance between the caramel, chocolate, and biscuit are good. Nadia, much more delicate, more smeared than feathered, but it is thin, really thin. Correct proportions. 3 times as much biscuit than caramel and equal amounts of caramel and chocolate. Very nice. Natalia, look quite neat, but they look thick. Turns out the chocolate is what's thick here. The way the biscuit baked up is causing a bit of a bowing, a doming situation, so the caramel is thick on the edges, thin in the middle. But otherwise, Jasmine, lots of feathering going on here. Prue likes the proportions. It's a chewy biscuit. I don't even understand what that means. I know chewy is a word, and I kind of get the idea of it, but I don't understand that texture when speaking of a cookie.
Maybe the caramel was too caramely.
We'll go with that. Aaron, oh dear. All over the place. Caramel is as thick as the biscuit. Nicely baked, just ugly. It was like, this ain't it, brother. Poimon is missing biscuits. Clearly decorated in the mold.
Poor Puman.
So thick, it might as well be Millionaire shortbread. It was her in technicals, because she also didn't have a good technical last week. That's what's going to be what gets her a practice Poimon pretty good. And a technical one, not so much. So we'll see how she gets by. Toby looks good. Very delicate, all matching. All the caramels look machine baked. Absolutely perfect. Caramel looks perfect. Nice and thin. The perfect hobnob.
Perfect.
Word to my man, Techie Toby. Leslie, looks like they tried to be the other kid. It's so not cool. They tried, but clearly rushed. and the biscuit is overbaked. Not the best. Oh, that poor woman. Although, like I said, that's what she gonna be the little sneaker. I'm telling you, man, it was the sleeper watch. Because when she come through, and I'm like, okay, I see you coming through. So I know she got it up her sleeve. Just some people are bad at testing, and the technical is a test, and that's just what it is. So it's okay. Let's rank them up in 11. Pui Mai. What went wrong? Oh, everything went wrong.
Oh,
I'm glad she knew it. I'm glad she recognized that in herself. Leighton, were you trying to pipe through a hose?
my God. Leighton.
Leslie, very uneven. In 8th is Aaron. 7th is Jessica. 6th is Tom. 5th is Ian. Jasmine in 4th. In 3rd, Zaya. Apart from the uneven caramel, pretty nice biscuits. Nadia, really nice. Just not as nice as number 1. And in 1st for a second time. Second week in a row. Toby, well done. Very delicate. The feathering is perfect. Very uniform. Good job. I dig it, people. That was a fun.
Incredible.
Yeah, I dig that particular tech. I like last tech. That's because I like the idea of taste and bake. Taste and bake with extra stuff thrown in to throw you for a loop.
Yes.
I like that particular bit of testing the baker's skill, and I like
Week
this one as well.
Too. Week 1 they did a taste and bake. That's crazy.
Nah, that's necessary. I love that. Put a little like you're gonna really be. Let me let you know how it's gonna be this time. We got the bake, and you're gonna do it you're gonna do it well, or you are not. Oh my gosh, Techie Toby, I love that as a nickname. My man, Nick, set me up.
The Showstopper challenge is all about time. The judges would like them to make a biscuit time capsule. Biscuit time capsule should be highly decorated and filled with at least 5 edible mementos. They have 4 hours.
Nick Jew, were you showstop this week?
Yes, I was.
Respect it. Them saying capsule as opposed to capsule was also smooth trying to take your man's out. And I'm just like, where did you find that extra letter that you just decided to? No, it's capsule. It's right there. Capsule. God, I'm gonna choke you out. Oh my gosh. This is what everybody is trying to pull off this week. Some to some success, others not so much. But let's go through it here.
There was a huge disparity in like the ones that were, yeah.
Leighton is going for Piano Memories Biscuit Time Capsule. It's a black gingerbread piano with shortbread memories of his love of maths. They actually had that S in there. I was like, man, y'all really is saying maths, which is a protractor he's making. And apparently very important Blue Peter badge. Let me show y'all what a Blue Peter badge looks like. This is the Blue Peter badge. Don't worry, I'm also going to tell you what that's all about.
I was about to ask. Because I know like RuPaul does a take on it. On the UK version of Drag Race, it's the Rue Peter badge.
And I thought it was like a Boy Scout thing or something. That's the way I read it.
Where is that? A Blue Peter badge is an award for Blue Peter viewers given by the BBC children's television program for those appearing on the show or in recognition of achievement. They are awarded to children aged 5 to 15 or to adults who have been guests on the program. Adults can also get a gold badge if they have done something extraordinary. Approximately 22,000 are distributed annually. So it's a real small group of people who get this particular badge. Leighton explained how he collected foil. I went around collecting foil for how he got his. And I was like, dig on that, man. So.
So Blue Peter is the longest running children's show in the world.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It's basically they have like crafts, celebrity guests, music, sports, all that.
Oh, I was gonna say there's Sesame Street, but then you said there's sports. So no, that's not quite right either.
Yeah. Challenges.
Yeah. Tom's up next. He's making Granny's Cottage. It's a cardamom spice biscuit cottage with lemon cream filled brandy snap memories. Also, he's making these cereal bowls that are filled with a peanut cream situation. There's a lot going on there. We'll get back to that later. Jasmine is making our favorite Scottish summers. Biscuit time capsule, a gingerbread picnic basket with memories made from 3 different flavors of Scottish shortbread. So white chocolate raspberry, dark chocolate and orange, and milk chocolate and hazelnut. So those are the flavors of these various mementos. Natalia is going for a slice of life biscuit time capsule. It's going to be a slice of cake shaped gingerbread box with shortbread and macaron memories in it. Paul was like, I don't know if that's going to work. And I was like, why is it not going to work though, bud? And I guess it was the temperature in the tent. And once again, you gotta bake it a little harder, but not too hard, which we'll find out for another baker. Poimon is making the Jumbo Boat biscuit time capsule built from gingerbread and almond shortbread. The Jumbo Boat was a restaurant in Hong Kong that her and her family would go to. I think she said on Chinese New Year. And y'all, we'll get there. But Poimon had some making up to do. And there you go. Toby is going for a treasure chest biscuit time capsule. So many chocolate orange biscuit. Man, that is chocolate orange all over the place, ain't it? Treasure chest with chocolate orange ganache and modeling chocolate. And inside, it's going to make a dog biscuit memento, another Beck's dog biscuit. Yes, dog biscuit, but not how you think I just said that. So the biscuit looked like his dog. An almond and cherry playing card biscuit with a Prosecco cherry jam filling. He's making these seashells. Aaron is going sugar and spring. Earl Grey shortbread mementos in a yuzu sugar biscuit box with a gingerbread bridge and decorated with cherry blossom trees. Also, top that off with a little cotton candy or whatever you call it. What is it?
Floss.
Cherry floss. Yeah.
Candy floss. Yeah.
Leslie is going for happy memories to buttercream. She's in this gingerbread box. It's going to be buttercream filled Viennese fish, lemon shortbread chips, as in fish and chips, and this cupcake. All in a beautiful. What ends up being a very beautifully decorated box. I think Leslie pulled off. Like again,
A sleeper.
you're the sleeper right now. I don't know. Nadia's going for a picnic basket. They like that on purpose, y'all. So Yogi Bear thing. Tomato shaped macarons, a white chocolate ganache, and chantilly cream. If you don't remember, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to remind you now. Chantilly cream is just whipped cream. French be wilding, y'all. In an orange and limoncello sugar biscuit box, decorated with a limoncello buttercream. Jessica is going for Trails and Tails biscuit time capsule, espresso and chocolate framed window box situation, isomalt stained glass. Sorry, somebody coming through getting their isomalt on. Yeah.
So smart.
Lemon and praline flavored, filled shortbread memories. Ian is if I could turntable back time biscuit time capsule. It's a gingerbread box, and it's just a box. Very upsetting. With lemon and pistachio shortbread memories. So that is what everyone is intending to make. Now let's see if they pulled it off. I have this extra video that I whipped up for I forgot what reason, but I have no reason to use it. But I'm just gonna play it now because I got it. Here, have this video. We had an extra segment, probably like toward the tail end of baking show, and I needed that extra gap. Is what that was. So that's why I had to whip that one up. I was like, what's right there? I'm literally like right there. It's like the last one that I added. So it's of course the topmost. So I'm just going to use the video. I made it, so I'm going to use it. Oh my God, y'all. Oof, Jessica's up first. Jessica comes through with this gorgeous little box, these stained windows.
8.
Yeah, straight up and down.
It's so smart to also she painted on top of the isomalt instead of doing the actual like isomalt in different colors because it's much faster and she can be so much more detailed. Very smart.
It's just.
But I will say, on the Great American Baking Show, they did not let us use isomalt.
What's that?
What?
Mm-hmm. That's why
Insurance?
none of us used it. We were told, no isomalt for Americans.
Oh, that's bad.
That feels like an insurance call that somebody's going to get burned. So it's like y'all gonna make Cornwall at one point. It's just enough. So okay, really impressed with Jessica's output. Was concerned it would be more than she could do in design. The piping is good, color is good. It's very intricate. The box is quite chewy. Twice my man done threw that one out there, bro. But the peanut praline shortbread is good. The peanuts work well. The biscuit is nice, well baked. Achieve something delightful. Never seen anything quite like the gingerbread marionette.
The puppet.
A puppet. That worked until
for a second before Paul broke her.
Broke it.
roughhousing like any old dude. Ian, it's basic. It's a box, and it's a bit tough, but the flavor's good. The lemon pistachio biscuit is also good. It's very limited. The biscuit melts in your mouth. So there you go.
The turntable was impressive, but he made a Jurgen mistake. It is the Great British Baking Show, not the Great British Architectural Show.
Yeah, man. It's like, don't
shout out to Jurgen.
You toss the turntable in there. Good, I guess. I build something that can make it spin yourself. Like you can spin this if whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's so much more could have been done, but I get it. I ain't baking it. So I always have to respect them because I'm like, look, I could never. So therefore I have to put respect on their name. Leslie, overall design. God, this really turned out really well. I was very proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
Overall design is clever. It's artistic. The blend of spice in the gingerbread box is very good. Double that. Very, very good. The Viennese melt in your mouth. Prue threw up her hand as she ate it, y'all. It must have been hitting like that. The Viennese be doing thing. I should have wrote down what Viennese whirls are. It's involved. At some point, somebody's gonna have to make Viennese whirls for something else. I'll tell you about it then. Worry not. It's not the first time they've come up. It's just the first time they come up this season. Leighton is lacking a bit of finesse. The gingerbread is delicious. The spice level is good, but it's soft because it's underbaked.
When they pulled
I
out
like
that
this piano. I thought it was so cute.
Same, but they just were like, I don't know, man. It's like Ian's was definitely just a box, whereas Leighton's definitely has some. I don't know. It had style to me. And
but then when you compare like Leighton's and Aaron's to like boy man,
I know
and Tom's, I get it. But when they pulled out that protractor,
and had to explain,
I wanted to leave.
The Blue Peter badge is very soft, practically wet. Needed longer in the oven. So basically, everything he made was underbaked by a lot, and that I kind of can understand is what the issue is. But don't to say it lacks finesse. I disagree. I think they really look like a piano. I thought that looked really sweet.
Mm-hmm. You knew what it was.
Yeah,
from far away. Like, this is a piano.
Yeah, maybe some kind of coating to make it shiny. I don't know. I guess I can see where you could tweak some things, but
a little finesse.
Yeah. Jasmine, the box is exquisite. Looks just amazing. Beautifully done. The memories are beautiful. They look great and beautifully iced. The perfect ginger biscuit. Beautifully spiced. Beautifully spiced, the ginger biscuit. Milk chocolate and hazelnut mountains are delicious and baked to perfection. The white chocolate and raspberry biscuits have Prue exclaiming that Jasmine might have a future in biscuits. She also said it's a blinder, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
It's a blinder.
So I had to go look up blinder, and a blinder, if you don't know, is British slang for outstanding or dazzlingly excellent or remarkable, usually used in sports.
So what is that Peaky Blinders show?
Dang. I have no idea how
Peaky
to work there, but I hear you. Yeah.
When her box was just so delicate looking and exquisite, and the little lattice decoration was really, really pretty.
Yeah. When they went through all what they said with her, I was like, "Ooh, okay, I see you about to be Star Baker."
Oh no,
Mm.
I didn't. I thought, yeah, no. I thought she did an amazing job, though.
When you come through with it looking great and having been baked great, it just leaned that way. I was like, "Oh, okay, let's see what's about to happen." Until
Poi Man and Tom.
Natalia, the box is quite soft and underbaked. Nice macaroons. Tricky to pull off a macaron like that.
They were cute.
Prue told her, you set yourself a high bar to jump. And in my opinion, she just didn't clear it. That's just all it is. But when you kind of show up like that and like, I'm about to do some things, I understand why they're like, you good, girl. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Nadia, the box is really elegant. They like the flavor. It's nice and crisp. Prue loves the little macaron tomatoes. The flavors all go well together, and the bake is good. Toby looks terrific. However, it tastes quite dry. In fact, it doesn't taste nice. The almond one is boring and not quite baked enough. This is clearly an example of style over substance.
My word.
My man was like, I baked it twice, trying to make it strong.
And he burnt it.
Just bake it longer. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's ew.
I wonder if they were having oven issues, like temperature issues, because everybody was being very conservative with their bake this week. Because it was hot in the tent.
Yeah.
It's only their second week in the tent, so you're still getting used to the ovens and the equipment.
You got to get it dialed in. Aaron, is the exact flip of what Toby is. In Stoke-on-Trent, because he said that, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? And so I'm glad I had the subtitles on. Stoke-on-Trent is apparently where he's from. There are apparently a number of cherry trees. Prue thinks it looks clumsy. Paul thinks it doesn't look quite finished. The box does have a great flavor to it, but it's a tiny bit hard. The scroll has a certain, what shall we say, personal massager quality to it.
My God.
I took a little screen grab of that there thing. So here I will share the screen once more with you.
When I was in London a couple of years ago, I was there during the spring, and I was surprised at how many cherry blossom trees. That looks like a pipe, like a weed pipe.
Yeah, like a cigar or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with the rest of the box, you saw his vision. You're like, I see where you're going.
Yeah,
I love it. And I'm sure that candy floss, I'm sure like right after he put it on, I'm sure it was beautiful. But then sitting there for like 2 hours between when there's done and the judging, that was just, it was not going to last.
It's like my hair, my afro in the humidity.
It just goes.
With all of that said, the Earl Grey biscuits are delicious. The texture is lovely. The flavor is great. In fact, Paul thinks the biscuits are amazing. They just look awful.
Saved my guy.
It's an absolute flip of Toby. These all look poor,
all substance,
but tasted good. So that and of course his Tonkin malted cookies in the signature is what I know got him through. Poi mine. Y'all, pull mine came. I wish I should have took a picture of that bad boy.
Gorgeous, like incredible, breathtaking. It's that kind of work that you're just like Chris's. I was about to call it
the pork roll, John.
Yes.
Yeah. When you see something like that, you're like, okay, you just came through with some old magic. So respect must be had.
And the size of it.
Yeah, oh my God, it was massive.
A mighty impressive structure. Tall, stable, beautifully baked gingerbread. Love the design. They love the picture frame that she made. The frame is good. The bake is good. The almond shortbread tape measure is beautifully baked and tastes lovely. Really good job. Bake something original and complicated and pulled off every element of it. Terrific.
She really redeemed herself, and it endeared me to her as a viewer when she was getting emotional about her parents and her sweet little tribute to them. Like, Aces.
Oh my! I was so worried they were dead. I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh, yeah.
She's like, "Oh no, they just live over there, and I live over here." Like,
That's the direction it seemed to be going. And then they're like, oh, I miss them because they're far. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I need you to understand something. Pui Mai, of course, speaks accented English, but she has an English accent on top of her accent,
Mhm.
and it's the best sounding thing to me, and I love it. And she says, "I do a little dance," and I was like, "Pui Mai, you the best, lady."
She's
Language.
adorable.
Yeah, she really is. She designs wedding dresses, y'all. That's her
Oh.
gig. Yeah.
She also looks like 20 years younger than her actual age.
Right. Right.
Real for real. Bruh. Bring in the rear. Saving the best for last, if you will. A man walks up, sets this thing down. Prue Leaf says, "This is faultless. It is exceptional. The cardamom biscuit box is spot on, delicious, and beautifully baked. The texture is incredible. The chocolate orange zest digestive, which is basically what a hobnob is. So my man definitely knows how to make hobnobs. He's had a bad time of it in the check. Is also a beautiful biscuit. Crunchy, nice flavor. The lemon cream cigar and peanut cream cereal bowl are also impressive because all the baking is absolutely perfect. Paul loves the textures, the flavors, and the design, all untouchable. And when you get praise like that, you know what else you get? You get a Hollywood handshake, the first of this season. And if my maths is right, the 6th overall in the Showstopper. He don't give Showstopper handshakes out. It's mostly signature handshakes. And I don't think you could ever get a. I wonder, could you get a technical handshake? You probably have to pull off something magic.
Right.
The fact, like I said, it is a very rare gift to get the Hollywood handshake in the Showstopper, and
he
Tom
deserved
pulled
it.
off.
Not only was the box beautiful, but he did 5 different cookies on the inside.
Right.
I think he was the only baker to do 5 different things.
His abilities cannot be doubted, and that is your front runner for certain. That's your man
It was
right there.
masterful. It was masterful because the person who came the next closest to him had a terrible day the day before. So he really had no competition for Star Baker.
But next week is bread week, and it can all flip around. Just because you're great at cookies, you're great at cake, does not mean you're good at bread.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what breads they say they need you to whip up, man, can't call it. That episode aired a good 10 hours ago in the UK as we record this, so I might watch that here in a bit, or at least get a little idea of what's happening. I love watching it. I watched it just a wee bit early, and so we'll get down.
Bread week is my absolute favorite week, but I really enjoy my ritual, like Saturday morning, cup of coffee, cup of tea, watching my baking show.
I have my money on Ian. He's the bread guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he does. So
fair. Your star baker is none other than Tom.
The T to the O to the M.
For real. Sent home is late, and I understand it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fully signed off on it, but if I had to send somebody home, no, that's the point. If I was sending somebody home, it was gonna be late.
Yeah.
It was a tough week because everyone did well on some aspect, right? No one bombed all 3 things.
Yeah.
Every time this happens, I'm like, why you gotta send the cheeky, interesting elder homosexual home on the 2nd episode? Like, I want to become parasocial besties with Leighton, and now he gone.
Yeah. It'd be a good follow now.
Yes. Well, when the show's over.
I understand.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Normally, you can get down with us live in the chat every Tuesday around 8:30 Eastern. YouTube, Twitch. Make sure you both comment, subscribe, and also share to everyone you think would get down with what we're doing over here. People, if you think they like what Bake Off, here, send them a link. Be like, hey, yo, you might get down with this. Because that's how we move. And currently, YouTube is on some nonsense, although we're doing it fine. But YouTube recently, because of a law change, and oddly enough, the UK, is being weird about what they share video with. So it's like things are not getting pushed like a lot of people, like a lot of big YouTubers, and we are not that have been complaining about it. So I'm like, I can see it and like, oh yeah, that's real obvious now. But people are coming in, they're following us, they're doing the dang thing. So thank you for that. If you listen to Apple Podcasts and or Spotify, go ahead and hit us with them 5 stars. We do 5-star quality work. And so I respect that and expect that of you. If you are so inclined, message us at podcast at stagecrunchymilk.com or call, leave us a voicemail or text us at 216-264-6311. That's 216-264-6311. We certainly love to hear from you. And hear from you, of course, we have. You know who it is. It's the homie Big Frank. Frank gave us a article that we didn't get to use this week, but I'm definitely going to use next week. Thank you for that. But he also hit us up to say what he thought of episode 2. Well, that wasn't too bad an episode. Biscuit Week, aka Cookies, is always hit and miss for me, but I genuinely was showstopped by the final challenge and a big save at the end and a handshake. The right person went home despite being a nice fellow. As Tom Allen stated on Extra Slice, he had his fabulous kitchen to go home. That's real. Speaking of which, the 2 Extra Slice episodes have been very entertaining. The tea room cakes from episode 1 and the Saw-inspired cake from episode 2. I have not watched Extra Slice yet, so I guess I need to get on that. Not to mention those challenges for the guest panelists. Looking forward to the dreaded Bread Week, as are we. Thank you for that, Frank. Thank you for always contributing to the show. Okay. I think I've done through everything. Adela, thank you so very much for hopping in and joining us again.
Thank you for having me. I love chit-chatting about Bake Off.
Hey, that's how we get down. That's how we move. And I love it. If you're so inclined, where can people keep up with you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Adela Mou _bakes, or you can follow me on TikTok at Adela Bakes.
Do I follow you on TikTok? Do I not follow you?
No, I'm like, do I not follow you on TikTok?
I'm not gonna lie. My TikTok is just like a sad version of my Instagram, and I'm like 85% sure that's my screen name on TikTok, but I'm actually not absolutely sure.
TikTok is another place too. I can't get too much baking show in the algorithm because I'm gonna get spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I guess I need to be whatever about that. That's Nick Jew.
Hi.
She's Nick Jew everywhere. Well, no, she has multiple names.
No.
You can follow her, but you better know how.
Yeah, if you want to follow me on the Instagram, I am Nic the Jew, NICTHEJU. Other places, if you don't already follow me, then you probably don't need to.
Facts. I am, of course, the Internet's Taylor 713. I am Taylor 713, the Internet over. I have been that for a very long time. Now that I think about that name itself is almost pushing toward 30 years old. So that's a long, yeah. Next year, Taylor 713, the name, will be 30 years old.
Wow.
Why can I tell you that? Because the 13 in 713 comes from an Outkast song off of their second album called 13th Floor. And so forth and so on. There's lots of things going on there. So that's an old title. So there you go, people. That's how we move. Again, we're going to do it again next week. It's going to be lovely. We're going to be talking about Bread Week. I have no idea who I'm going to have on. I got to talk to you about some stuff. So when we get out of here, we'll talk about some stuff.
Great.
Bake with us again next time, people. Can't wait to see you then. Peace.
What happened to your ass? It used to be beautiful.
Stays crunchy and milk.